Hey guys, now that we've had some time to test things out on the PTR, while it looks like the R6 build is still king as far as the leaderboards are concerned, it does look like monks have some options. This is a video of a Rift Guardian, level 60 Rift Guardian, and my generator build. Um, there's a couple variations on this that are all pretty equally powerful. This particular one is the Way of 100 Fist, Fist of Fury, which has classically been probably the highest single target DPS monk generator due to its high proc coefficients. It's got the innate teleport there. There's some other ones, Crippling Wave, Mangle, and maybe some others that need to be tested. But I wanted to go over a little bit of some of my gear, my build, and my thoughts because I think this has potential to go pretty high late, pretty high on the leaderboards with the right gear. So here's my gear. As you can see, I've opted for 4-piece Innas, 2-piece Shenlongs, 2-piece Focus and Restraint, and then the Raiment 2-piece set bonus. Although there is some flexibility to this. You could go 2-piece Innas and 2-piece Ulianis, although I think that probably the EP damage is not quite worth it at the higher greater rifts levels. I didn't find it to be that useful, but that's certainly a personal choice, and I think that the potential DPS is fairly similar. As far as skills are concerned, this is where there's some flexibility in the build. For your spirit generator, you can go Way of the 100 Fist, Fist of Fury for that single target DPS. You can go Crippling Wave, Mangle for more of an AoE effect, which also has some DPS or some damage mitigation with its slowing effects. You can go Crippling Wave, Rising Tide if you're having trouble keeping your spirit capped. Then there's a couple of mitigation skills: Desert Shroud, Mantra Salvation Agility, Dashing Strike, Blinding Speed. You want to use a Cyclone Strike, Implosion to kind of trigger the second half of the Focus and Restraint, DPS bonus. And then then you have kind of a free skill. I went Mystic Ally, Fire Ally with Crutus Boots for a DPS buff. I found that to be most useful. You can also use Inner Sanctuary, Forbidden Palace, or for mitigation or Breath of Heaven if you're having trouble keeping your spirit up. Those are all options. As far as your passives are concerned, I think that pretty much Harmony sees the initiative, Alacrity, or best in slot, and I personally like Beacon of Etar for some cooldown reduction, and then Near Death Experience is my next go-to, although you could use Guardian's Path. Oh, and I didn't specifically say it, but you definitely want to cube Flying Dragon, Depth Diggers, and Bandaroo Chambers for this build. I think that's going to be best in slot for that.